Now the discussion continues about the potential use of police-worn body cameras in Madison. Hear what the chief has to say.
And here comes the snow, how much we can expect overnight, why it could lead to a slick commute in the morning.
Plus, why a new candidate officially filing paperwork for the governor's race could be throwing a wrench into Republican plans.
And later, Aaron Rodgers taking home some hardware tonight as another Packers legend is heading off to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It's all coming up on News 3 now at 10. Thanks for joining us tonight. The snow has started falling in Madison. Won't be too much, but could make for some slippery travel later.
And as temperatures start to warm up a bit, that could become freezing rain by the morning. The City Streets Division says plow trucks are ready to hit the road. If there is accumulation, they will be out clearing it and salting. They, too, are reminding everyone it could be slick in some places.
So let's get a look at our certified most accurate forecast now with meteorologist Dana Fulton. Dana?
We aren't too concerned about a lot of accumulation, but yes, even a little bit of precipitation can make things a bit slick outside for us on our roadways. Here's a look at our Doppler track over the last 3 hours. There have been moments of some steadier snowfall moving through, especially north of Dane County. Right now we have some light flurries out here on the patio, a light dusting for us on the patio, but again, I'm not expecting to see a lot of accumulation along with this. With those steadier bands that have moved through, visibility has dropped quite a bit in parts of Sauk County and stretching into Iowa County and into the southern portion of Grant County right now. So third shift workers, just keep that in mind. Things a little slick, could be just a little slow on the roads for us currently, or you should take it just a little slow just in case with that visibility reduced. Temperature-wise, we're below freezing, so right now it's flurries, but temperatures overnight expected to climb to the upper 30s. So this is going to transition to rain for tomorrow morning. That's going to eat away a little bit at our snow accumulation potential. And then a big cool down expected after this event, but we'll take a closer look at that temperature trend in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. And now is a great time to download our First Warn weather app. All of your local weather alerts, advisories, and interactive radars free to download right now. Well, over the past several years, the use of body-worn police cameras has increased across Wisconsin.
In fact, the department said 8 of the 10 most populated cities use them, but not Madison, not yet. Tahlil Mohadeen at a community meeting tonight where that was the sole topic. Tahlil?
Chief Barnes says he wanted to have a discussion with the public because there has been a lot of information circulating about body cams from people who are both for and against, but not all of it has been accurate. Tonight's meeting was led by Axon, a company looking to sell their body cams to MPD. Axon representatives say their goal was to get people to understand not only the capabilities of body cams, but also understand how much policy around their use affects how helpful they can be, explaining features that police departments can opt in on, like automatic recording when a weapon is drawn. Features Chief Barnes says he's fully on board with.
So I will tell you that I think that our community deserves every feature that whatever piece of technology we purchase from has.
Barnes says his department is still working through developing policy around the body-worn camera use. He says they do have structure in place to get through a pilot program, calling it an experimental phase they can make changes to. Now, the Madison Common Council has plans to make a decision on whether or not to move forward with the pilot program in April. So far, they've already approved $83,000 from the 2021 capital budget to buy 48 cameras for officers to try on Madison's north side.
Tahlil, thank you. New tonight, a Cambridge man is sentenced to 10 years in prison today after pleading guilty to 3 charges in connection with the fatal crash 2 years ago. 29-year-old Lonzo Simmons was sentenced to 2 consecutive 5-year sentences on 2 charges of homicide by use of a vehicle. According to a criminal complaint, Simmons took off after being pulled over by Sun Prairie police on Beach Street in June of 2020. He crashed 3 blocks away. 2 passengers in his car, a 27-year-old and a 28-year-old, were killed. A 3rd person suffered serious injuries. Simmons' blood alcohol content was more than twice the legal limit.
On the COVID front, good news today from the Department of Health Services. You can see on the left side of the screen here, 16 Wisconsin counties have been moved out of the critically high transmission category to very high. The only one in our viewing area is Lafayette County. Dane County Public Health says it's still too soon to tell if the current mask mandate will be extended again. Today, a spokesperson spokesperson said those decisions are generally made closer to the expiration dates of those orders, so expect an update in the next week or so. Dane County's current mask order runs through March 1st.
Masks are allowed to come off in most indoor settings in New York State today. Nevada also joining the list of states recently dropping mask mandates despite no change in guidance at the federal level. Nationwide, the 7-day average for new COVID cases is around 230,000, down dramatically from the peak of the Omicron surge, though still very high. The CDC says it is working on updated mask guidance, but emphasizes masks have helped keep kids in school. And in Australia, the country is getting ready to change some of the terminology we've been hearing for the last year. Their top health experts will be getting rid of the term fully vaccinated and replacing it with up to date. So for most people, in order to be up to date, boosters will be required.
After briefly launching his campaign website last night and filing the paperwork this morning, a Republican lawmaker who has twice tried to overturn Wisconsin's election is not talking about his run for governor. After not responding to requests, our Naomi Coles caught up with him before a committee meeting today.
Hi, Representative Rampton. I'm from Channel 3. Can you comment on a run for governor? Do you have a platform apart from the one you posted online?
State Representative Tim Rampton would join former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish and former Senate candidate Kevin Nicholson in the GOP primary. Rampton's website last night talked only about his plans to investigate the election before it was then taken offline. But then he officially filed his paperwork with the Wisconsin Ethics Commission this morning. It appears Republicans are staying away from this for now. We tried and failed to talk with 3 party leaders about Rampton's bid today, including the state GOP chairman. The reason this is so significant is because Mike Lindell, the MyPillow CEO and election denier, has told the Associated Press he is coming to Wisconsin this Saturday to back Rampton's bid. This all comes after a major national news piece published on Sunday that reported former President Trump has also offered Rampton his endorsement if he chose to run for higher office.
The U.S. Senate today passing one of the largest workplace reforms in decades. It now goes to the president's desk after passing the House last week. The Ending Forced Arbitration of Sexual Assault and Sexual Harassment Act does exactly what it says. It forbids employers from forcing workers with sexual misconduct claims into arbitration. Instead, the measure permits them to file lawsuits. U.S. fighter jets have arrived in Poland. They were sent as part of NATO's air policing mission amid concerns over Russia's military buildup on the border with Ukraine. The jets will work alongside Polish and Danish F-16s already in the country. NATO says they will practice air-to-air and air-to-ground training maneuvers in addition to their air policing mission. Russian troops in Belarus, Ukraine's northern neighbor, started large-scale military drills today. These military exercises are only adding to the pressure of an already intense standoff. For the next 10 days, around 30,000 Russian troops will carry out joint drills right on Ukraine's northern border. But the Kremlin has consistently denied it has any plans to invade.
What started as an armed robbery and car theft in southeastern Wisconsin today ended with a train collision in Illinois. Police say 2 men stole this vehicle from a store in Pleasant Prairie during an armed robbery. They apparently bailed from the vehicle when it got stuck on a train track in Zion, Illinois. A freight train then hit the car, pushed it for nearly a mile. Investigators say one of the suspected robbers has been taken into custody, the other still on the loose. Well, check this out. The driver of a black sedan taken to the hospital this afternoon after a crash that left him perched atop a house. This was in Oklahoma City. Firefighters said the car crashed through at least one fence, hit a tree before crashing through a concrete wall and landing on that rooftop. Fire department spokesperson says the driver was able to get out of the car on his own.
The Badger men's and women's crew teams rowing their hearts out tonight for brain cancer. It's a yearly challenge that pits some of the top universities against each other, but all for the same cause, raising money. Our photojournalist Brian Troxel was there.
There's a certain buzz in the air. The fact that they're this excited and just about every student in there is smiling right now.
2, 3,
To get kids excited to sit down on the ergometer and suffer for roughly 12 or 13 minutes. That's what each student is going to have to do. And that's painful. I mean, it hurts. It's heartwarming, especially now that glioblastoma is much, much more real to me than it would be just some abstract disease.
A lot to take in, but I really admire Chris and what all these kids are doing. This is fun for them. They really enjoy it, even though they got tight schedules. You know, they're this much later than they're normally trained. They don't care. They'll always have time for other people.
It's tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars a year, right, it takes to run a real research program. It takes a special character to row, you know, a certain self-punishment, discipline. Once in a while you win a race, and that makes it all worth it.
Our thanks to photojournalist Brian Troxel for putting that together. The event, called Connor's Erg, was created by Liz Dawes in the memory of her son, Robert Connor Dawes, who was planning to row in college until brain cancer robbed him of that dream. Well, still to come tonight at 10, your updated forecast and what could be a slippery commute tomorrow morning.
But first, a preview of the biggest show of the year, Super Bowl halftime. What makes this one different than all the others? Stay with us.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
So with Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more?
Yeah, home, car, motorcycle, all bundled together. Just like that breakfast burrito.
So can I get chorizo?
Yeah, metaphorically, yeah.
Carnitas.
Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken.
Oh, bacon?
Oh, wait, there isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce. Can I get chips?
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burritos.
Sure.
Okay.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
New year, new shape.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
New confidence.
I can see a huge difference. Look at this.
New you.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
You deserve to do something for yourself this year. And with Sono Bello, you can remove stubborn body fat permanently in just one visit.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation with Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and find out how you can get $250 off with our New Year exclusive offer. Sono Bello uses Tri-Sculpt micro-laser liposuction to remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently for incredible transformations in just one visit.
I have one big regret. I didn't go sooner.
Call 1-888-622-8360 or go to sonobello.com.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Friday morning, we're talking student loan forgiveness and a call for action follow-up. I'll tell you about a new program that'll pay for your college loans if you make a promise in return.
And we're tracking multiple chances to see some snow in the week ahead. That's tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
Welcome back. A new report shows prices for everyday items are once again increasing. New government data reveals prices jumped 7.5% in January compared to the previous year, largest increase since 1982. Used car prices up more than 40%, eggs 13% higher, electricity up almost 11%. And it's very evident, of course, at the gas pump, national average for a gallon of gas at an 8-year high. Federal Reserve already planning to stem inflation by raising interest rates.
The cost of buying a home rose by double-digit percentages across most of the U.S. in the last quarter of 2021. According to the National Association of Realtors, the median price of a home was just under $362,000. That is up about 15% from the previous year. Realtors believe home prices should begin to normalize later this year as more homes come on the market. Disney shareholders got some really good news today. Stock of the company shot up 9% after yesterday's closing bell when it reported close to 130 million Disney Plus subscribers. passengers. That is 12 million more than the previous quarter and higher than analysts expected. Whether you are rooting for the Los Angeles Rams or Cincinnati Bengals, this Sunday's Super Bowl music performances are expected to be a big win for fans.
The hip-hop legends will take the world's largest stage at halftime for what will be an historic show. Danya Backus has a preview from L.A.
Super Bowl 56 halftime show is shaping up to be one of the most legendary.
We got the queen of R&B.
Yep.
We got the king of hip-hop.
History will be made when hip-hop heavyweights Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and the queen of hip-hop soul, Mary J. Blige, join music mogul Dr. Dre on stage, making it the first ever performance with rap artists as the headliners.
We're going to go on and do a fantastic show, and we're going to do it so big that they can't deny us anymore in the future.
The vision is to do what I do, just leave it all on the stage.
With 5 icons taking the stage and an extensive catalog of hits to choose from, Dr. Dre says the 12-minute show will be epic.
We want to make sure everybody knows that this is one of the best halftime shows ever. We're going to show exactly how professional we can be, how dope we can be on stage, and how exciting we're going to be to the fans.
And for the first time, 2 American Sign Language artists, deaf musician Sean Forbes and Warren Wawa Snipe, will sign the big show. Traditionally, interpreters have only been used for the pregame. For Dre and Snoop, performing at the Super Bowl in their hometown with a home team vying for the title is a dream come true.
This is a blessing because the Super Bowl is the biggest sporting event in the world, and hip-hop is the biggest form of music in the world.
Yep.
And for us to be able to have the opportunity to bring the 2 worlds together.
Specific details of the show are being kept under wraps, but if this 4-minute trailer is any indication, it's sure to be one that is talked about for years to come.
It's going to be magnifico.
Dr. Dre is the name, I'm ahead of my game.
Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Country music artist Mickey Guyton will sing the national anthem. R&B singer Jhené Aiko will perform America the Beautiful, and gospel act Mary Mary will perform Lift Every Voice and Sing, accompanied by the Youth Orchestra of Los Angeles. And check this out, 5 different aircraft dating back to World War II, representing the Air Force's 75 years as a service, conducting a first-of-its-kind flyover during the national anthem at the Super Bowl. The Air Force Heritage Team held a flyover rehearsal yesterday. The Air Force performs close to 1,000 flyovers a year, but none quite like this.
All day today, News 3 Now has been partnering with Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund for a telethon and donation drive. And with all of your help, we have collected more than $34,000. We heard stories about how this money can really make a difference to many people in southern Wisconsin who need just a little help, and heard particularly how this can make a huge difference for our veterans.
Literally, hundreds of households will not be choosing between eating or heating this winter because of the generosity and support of your viewers.
And special thanks to our sponsors of Viridian Homes and Ideal Builders. And if you missed the drive today, but you still want to donate, that can be done year-round at kwwf.org/donate. And here's meteorologist Dana Fulton with a look at our first warn forecast.
Back inside from the snow now. We do still have some light snow swirling around on the patio. As we look throughout the state right now, some areas have seen a little steadier snow bands passing through, again, north of Dane County and even into northern Illinois, some steadier snowfall, but it's not going to lead to much accumulation for us. So those of you that were hoping for a little more measurable snow event, unfortunately, this one not going to be it. The light snow will continue for us for the next few hours before milder temperatures build in for Friday morning. It will hop up close to 40 for Friday. As we look ahead to next week, we also see the opportunity to see the 30s, possibly even the low 40s a few times. Before we get there, though, we have a few cold days for this weekend. The colder air rushes in after this snow event wraps up for us overnight. Light flurries right now. Our breeze coming in from the southwest. It is windy outside. Wind speeds about 15 to 25 miles per hour. With that breeze coming in from the southwest, it's helping our temperatures warm up. In fact, by Friday morning, by daybreak, that's when we'll hit our high temperature for the day in the upper 30s. So any of those light flurries will transition to light rainfall. That's really going to impact the possibility for any more snow accumulation. Also going to eat away at any of that light snow that may have already fallen. Now, by Friday afternoon, temperatures falling during the day. We could see a few more light flurries in the afternoon on Friday. Otherwise, temperatures will drop throughout the afternoon, in the evening, and overnight. That leads to a colder start to the day on Saturday. Saturday morning, temperatures will be in the single single digits with afternoon highs landing in the mid to upper teens. That's how it stays for us for Sunday. These accumulation totals, again, not adding up to much, but even a small amount of precipitation can make things a little slick on the roadways. So our trace amounts up to an inch possible for southern Wisconsin. Some light rain possible early tomorrow morning, so it could make things a little slick in spots for us on Friday. But this isn't going to bring a snow event that we have to be too concerned about getting cleaned up for tomorrow. Temperatures early in the day, again, our highs will be right around daybreak in the upper 30s, and then temperatures will hold pretty steady or continue to fall and through the afternoon and evening. We have that chance of rain in the morning. Otherwise, the focus really on those wind speeds also about 15 to 25 miles per hour. That means wind gusts could easily get closer to 30 miles per hour. Beyond that, our 6 to 10 day outlook doesn't bring much of a temperature trend for us to southern Wisconsin, but in our 8 to 14 day outlook, notice the entire country is expecting to see an above average trend, a bit of a warm up moving in towards the back half of this forecast. Cooler outside for the weekend in the teens with overnight lows in the single digits. Valentine's Day is Monday with high temperatures a little closer to average in the mid 20s. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be mild with temperatures warming up close to 40 on Tuesday and the low 40s on Wednesday. With our next event arriving for the middle of next week, that's going to bring along some rain chances on Wednesday. It'll start as rain with those mild temperatures, but this could get a little messy again with the opportunity for some cooler air to build in and transitioning over to some light snow by Thursday night.
And coming up in sports, Aaron Rodgers named the NFL's MVP for the 4th time. What elite company he joined after going back-to-back. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tracy Turnblad from Hairspray. Broadway's Tony Award-winning Best Musical is back. Don't miss Hairspray.
At Overture, February 22nd through 27th. Tickets at overture.org.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Nominate your favorites online, including Beef Butter Barbecue for Best Barbecue and Best Curbside Pickup and Takeout. Nominate Beef Butter Barbecue today at madisonmagazine.com.
I'm a little old to count down the days, but my ski trip to Cascade Mountain with my cousin each year, so much fun. We used to pretend like we were flying. Now, we really do. My dad and my uncle like that we still ski free. But Noah and I, we just have fun. See you there.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Nominate your favorites online, including Buck and Honey's for the Best of Madison in 5 food and drink categories. Nominate Buck and Honey's today at madisonmagazine.com.
I was a Navy submariner for over 20 years. I spent a large portion of my life underwater. Service is about putting your country before yourself. But Senator Ron Johnson uses his office to serve himself. Ron Johnson passed a special tax break that benefited his family's business, then cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since he's been elected. That's not what service is about. Tell Ron Johnson to stop voting for tax laws that benefit himself.
This is the Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring automatically. So no more nudging your partner or opting for the couch. Because the Tempur Ergo Smart Base is our first system that detects snoring and automatically adjusts to help reduce it. Your best sleep, all night, every night.
And right now, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. And get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tracy Turnblad from Hairspray. Broadway's Tony Award-winning Best Musical, and we're dancing our way to your city. Don't miss Hairspray.
At Overture, February 22nd through 27th. Tickets at overture.org.
for the state of Wisconsin at the NFL Honors Award Ceremony. T.J. Watt was named the league's Defensive Player of the Year. Leroy Butler finally received the call he's been waiting for 24 years for. The former Packer is headed to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And Aaron Rodgers was named the league's MVP. The Packers QB joins Brett Favre, Jim Brown, Joe Montana, and Peyton Manning to win back-to-back MVPs. The award is Rodgers' 4th. That's just one behind Manning's 5. And as far as his decision, Rodgers said he hasn't made it just yet. The Wisconsin men's basketball team is getting ready for Saturday's showdown with Rutgers, and in the process, they're looking for a new jersey for Johnny Davis. You see, against Michigan State, his jersey was ripped, so he switched to number 51 and did well. Davis didn't miss from the floor while wearing it, so obviously, while the new number 1 is getting made, he should just keep 51, right? Well, Johnny, not a huge fan of 5'1".
I told him after the game, I think maybe we got to keep it. And he said, no, he wasn't up for that. So whether we got a new jersey coming or whatever's going on, or we have to tape over the 5 and he can just wear 51, we'll block out the 5.
I didn't feel any different. That jersey might have been a little bit tighter, but you know, it just happened. I switched the jersey really quick, and I don't want to hear anything else about 51.
Round 2 between Cuba City and Mineral Point. This one for first place in the SWAL. Pointers beat the Cubans in the first meeting, and Joe Falardo was thinking sweep. He dials one up from deep for 3 of his game-high 31. MP goes up 1. Now, Carter Olson would answer back for Cuba City. He takes it to the rack for 2 of his 11 first-half points. Cubans led by as many as 14, but just like last time, the Pointers would rally in the second half. Leighton Bowers gets the bucket +1. Mineral Point beats Cuba City again, 75-62, the final. The Madison West boys swimming and diving team came into the season with high expectations, and I'd say they lived up to them. A perfect regular season, a Big 8 conference championship. Now it's on to sectionals. Jack Englehart's secret? Well, it's all about the fun.
Here we go.
There's a certain vibe to Jack Engelhart.
Just super cool dude.
And the dude can swim.
I'm lucky I still have it.
I mean, really swim.
Yeah, fastest 50 freestyle around. 5 kicks. 5 kicks.
Last year, Engelhart qualified for the Olympic trials.
It's just crazy. You know, you look at him, he's not the biggest dude out there, and it's just like, holy crap, that dude can throw down a crazy time. They remind me of how much fun swimming is meant to be, so it's pretty easy to swim fast when you're enjoying yourself.
And having fun?
A happy swimmer is a fast swimmer. Like, what's the point of swimming if you're not having fun?
Is what Madison West is all about.
In swimming, you are underwater. You can't talk to your friends. You're staring at a black line at the bottom of the pool for most of practice, depriving yourself of oxygen. So every second that you're not doing that, you gotta just enjoy it. He loves the sport, and he just wants to pass that down to other people. He wants everyone to, you know, want to be here every day at practice. And if you're not having fun, what's the point of doing it, you know?
That fun energy.
That'll do it.
Is contagious.
We're just surprising ourselves. We're just overjoyed right now.
Because like their head coach, the Regents love what they're doing in the pool.
It's just kind of the energy that the team's had for years and years and years. We always want to be great. Inches away!
And we're back after this.
It's the A1 Furniture and Mattress Instant Cashback event. Save up to 40% off store-wide. Plus, get $50 instant cash back on every $500 you spend. Take advantage of 4 years free financing with qualified purchase. Shop in-store or online. Only at A1 Furniture.
Trains are coming to Madison, in miniature that is, at the 54th Mad City Model Railroad Show, February 19th and 20th at the Alliant Energy Center. Get caught up in 90,000 square feet of trains, clinics, and exhibits, with almost 300 vendor tables featuring train merchandise, toys, hobby supplies, railroad antiques, collectibles, and much more. Many door prizes and 4 train sets will be given away each day. It's a great entertainment value for the whole family. Saturday and Sunday, February 19th and 20th at the Alliant Energy Center. Save online.
3 days only. Shop the winter bonus sale at Grand Appliance for up to $1,000 in savings you won't find anywhere else. Save on top brands like LG with unbeatable deals like this 4.8 cubic foot top load washer for just $7.98, or this 4-piece stainless steel kitchen package for just $22.22. Shop your local showroom or grandappliance.com. Grand Appliance. You make it home. We make it grand.
Water is one of nature's most beautiful and life-sustaining resources. At no fault of their own, many Wisconsin utility customers are facing a shutoff to their water service. This leaves them without the one life-giving resource we all take for granted. And those hardest hit are on fixed incomes, juggling multiple temporary jobs, or those who lost full-time jobs in sectors hardest hit by the pandemic. If someone you care about needs a hand up, your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your water, heat, and power on. If you are in danger of losing your water service, call 833-H2O-WISC, 833-426-9472. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
At no fault of their own during the bitter cold, thousands of Wisconsin residents in your community make the difficult choice between eating or heating their home. On February 10th, please join News 3 Now and support a day of warmth, benefiting the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. 90 cents of every dollar donated is used to help those in crisis. Give the gift of warmth. For more information, visit kwwf.org/donate. A day of warmth. Sponsored by Viridian Homes.
Get instant cash back on every mattress purchase over $500 only at A1 Furniture. Save up to 40% off top name brand mattresses. Plus get instant cash back and 4 years free financing with qualified purchase. Shop in-store or online now at A1 Furniture.
Call for action only on News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally tonight, NASA has chosen Lockheed Martin to help carry samples from Mars back to Earth. The space and defense contractor has been tasked with building the Mars Ascent vehicle, which would land on the red planet to retrieve rocks and dirt currently being gathered by NASA's Perseverance rover. The 6-year contract is worth about $194 million. The samples won't likely return to Earth until the early 2030s.
It doesn't look like real video, does it?
It doesn't.
Martian hopping up in there? All right, let's go. Dana, final check.
Right now we have light snow swirling around. That snow is going to continue for the next few hours, but temperatures overnight will steadily warm up. In fact, we're going to start the day off on Friday at daybreak in the upper 30s, so the light snow transitions to some light rain early in the day. This weekend will be cold in the teens, and we look at our next system building in by the middle of next week.
All right, Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.